Alright, kids.
Well, hello, welcome to this Scotch review, not Louisiana beer reviews. Ardbeg 10-year age, right?
10, yes.
Now, the big one that's out, we were talking about this offline, although what happens offline, it's supposed to stay offline, but it tends to come on video. We were talking about this new 5-year age, and you were saying, like, why is that like a big deal? It's 5-year age. Why is everybody talking about it?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is a 10-year.
Well, I'd like to get like a 375.
Small bottle.
Not invest into a huge bottle. So this one's pretty good. I would say on the price scale, this is going to run you probably a third to half more than say your Levitt or Callan's.
So about $65.
65, 70, somewhere around that range. So it's not bad. Then again, I only treat myself to one of these like maybe once in a while. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. Yeah, like once a month on one of these big boys.
What they got, about 17 months in a year?
Something like that. Okay, so the appearance on this look very much like the one we just tried. They're almost twins.
Right, because it's very straw.
Straw, light, whiskey color.
Oh, just to mention this. This is not. Don't pay any mind to this, folks. I was talking about maybe taking a trip to Mobile to go see Jean H. Pierre. I told him, I said, we go visit with him 40 years out. He was saying, come out here and drink some beer with me,
Yeah.
The beverage ramble.
Yeah, they got some little places to stop in and around there.
I don't know. At this time, wait, things are going, I don't know. We'll see. But it's a 3-hour drive, so.
That's nothing. Well, maybe we can set up something in his backyard and make our own little party.
I know, I almost contacted you this morning about going out there with the beautiful weather we had today, but.
Well, let's wait a minute. Let's wait till like November-ish.
November? Okay.
So
All right, Jean-Pierre. Beverage ramble. Okay, so the Carlisle 12 was so inky and smoky and like iodine. This one, let's see if it can hold up. And this, we were interested because we noticed that the Ardbeg is owned by Moet Hennessy. And doesn't Moet make a lot of like expensive champagne? And then we know what Hennessy makes, the cognac.
Yeah, so
everybody drinks Hennessy.
So you got high-end cognac and high-end, champagnes.
I guess Hennessy is sort of like regular price, but some of the Hennessy is very high-end, expensive, very expensive. But I bet you 99% of what they sell is the VS, the regular Hennessy. But anyway, Hennessy is like huge in New Orleans.
So this is the 10. There was another one that was out, the OI, I think it was, or OU, which had a different profile on this one. I can't get that one anymore. I don't know if it's made or if it's just not coming this way. I'm almost certain you tried both of these already.
Now you got the Ardbeg. I never tried it. You got the Ardbeg around here though, right?
Yeah, I got it at Elios's Wine Warehouse.
Elios. That's right off US Highway 90.
Yeah.
Big main highway that runs from Jacksonville Beach, Florida to the desert.
It's right across from Tulane University campus.
Way out in the desert in Texas, almost to New Mexico.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, one thing I noticed is that it's not really as intense in the nose as the Carlisle 12. Just saying, it's not.
No, I don't think we're making a comparison. I think we're just doing a tasting.
I always make comparisons of everything I drink. It's nice. It's more peaty than smoky. There's more when I say peat, I say it's like compost, like
Taste it.
Like garden compost.
You're going all over the place for review. Just taste
Nah,
it.
I'm pretty succinct.
No, go ahead and taste it. You notice this one has a different finish. It's got
you're right.
almost like a scotchy candiness finish.
Well, there's some similarity in the sense that it's very smoky, it's very inky, it's very iodine, intense, and all that. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of differences. I'd like to one day do a blind taste test. I'll probably be like 78 years old, but the body is nearly
What are
heavy.
you doing over there?
Trying to deal with it. The body's nearly heavy. The finish is kind of long. It hangs around. It's like a smoke out. You got the smoke blowing your way, you know. You just keep getting the smoke blowing your way. It's very smoky, you know, like smoke.
Yeah, you got that kind of menthol going on with it too.
It's actually true, yeah.
Yeah.
Mentholated.
It's really good.
I know there's something different about it, but I'm not sure. It's younger. It's 2 years younger. That could be a factor, an important factor. But
Now, to me, it tastes like there's something. Just something. Which is almost like almost like a liquid peppermint scotch that's going on with it. It kind of lingers a little bit.
a liquid peppermint scotch. Okay, let's see about that.
Yeah, like a butterscotch. There's almost like a liquid kind of mentholated mini butterscotch going on with it, and it just kind of lingers, like you can't get it down. You feel it? It's like on your palate. And it's still in my tongue. It's not as clean as the other one.
I was gonna say something like it reminded me of City Park. People would say, "What are you talking about?" You know, like that Spanish moss. It's like a mossy note, but I'll say, nah, don't bring that up.
Yeah, it's almost like if you eat a mango and you got like that. You're eating the mango and the mango goes down, but there's some of it that's still left. And it's that there's a slickness that's going on with it. It's almost slick. On your palate, drink it down. It's not Alka-Seltzer. It's definitely not. Right. It's a slickness.
I don't know about that. It's like a medicinal medicine, like oh, you know what I'm thinking about? You know when you were little, like if you were like 7 years old and you had a bad cough, your mom would give you this cough medicine. You ever notice that the old 1973 cough medicine, 71 cough medicine had like almost like a smoke quality, like a charcoal?
Yeah.
And you were like real little and you were like, and I'm sure it was like 80
That was called alcohol. They actually had alcohol in a cough medicine.
Right, so then you would be like, it was like 12:30 at night, you'd be like all tired, coughing, you'd go back to sleep and you'd just be like knocked out. It was like a restless sleep because you'd be just like drugged, you know? So it has some of that. I'm not sure, it's,
It's not as clean as Goyali. I told you that. That's why we drink.
yeah, you said did this
first.
second, yeah, the koala. Yeah, this is sort of like tobacco if you were chewing the backwoods. You know those old cigars,
it's
they had
definitely
backwoods?
different.
Remember they had backwoods?
Yeah, the Clint Eastwood cigars.
Yeah, it's kind of fake, you know. But I'm not saying this is fake.
Yeah. It's good. They're both good.
I would have to do a blind taste test, but this one, I'll say this.
I don't know how you can do a blind taste test when they're both distinctly different in flavors. What do you mean by a blind taste test?
Well,
They're both distinctly different, and then one's going to wreck the other one. So you can't do a blind taste test on something
very obviously
distinctively
could.
different.
You put the labels below the bottom of the glass. You mix them up really good where you can't tell them
So
apart.
what's the purpose of doing a blind taste test on something that's distinctly different than the other?
We want to factor out any biases.
I'm
But
not
yeah,
for sure
they're
what
not.
you're
They're
talking
not.
about. They're
yeah,
completely
no, yeah,
different.
they're very different.
They're very
They're
different.
very
So
different.
you don't have to have a blind taste test.
Well, in some cases that's true. Like it's.
If there were similarities that were so close, then you say, okay, it's time for a blind
Yeah,
taste
I don't
test.
think you would mix them up. No.
No, you
No.
definitely not.
This I
One's
think.
totally clean finished. The other one's kind of got this
Yeah, I agree.
lingerness,
I agree.
scotchness.
I agree. I don't know about what you're saying, Scotchness, because that's like a terminology that can apply to anything. But what I'm saying is the Ardbeg is much more intense. If you want to say rougher, more incisive, more just it's harsher. And the Cow Isle is milder, more mellow, a little easier on the palate.
Well,
That makes sense, right? Easier on the palate.
Well, I'm going to go with my own, since we're doing both at the same time. I'm going to go on my own review. The Coeli, to me, has a very intense flavor note that burns and goes down with a very clean finish and absolutely nothing on the back and then goes out. The Ardbeg on itself, to me, tastes
Ardbeg.
like, thanks for the correction, tastes like, it's along the lines as a Coeli. However, there's something else going on with it, and I don't think it's as intense as the Coeli. I think I find that the moss and I find that the peatiness is a little bit more subdued, and it's almost like this has been stretched with something.
Oh no, I think the
It's just how I see it.
I think the Ardbeg 10 is much more dank, rough. If you want to use the term dirty, it's a rougher, dirtier, more. I used that terminology earlier. It might have been in the previous video. Incisive Scotch. It's very cutting. It's cutting. That's the term, cutting. Like if you say, if I said,
Okay.
you're like, why you didn't say anything? It would have been in cutting. No, I think it's, now which one is better? Well, it's impossible to say. It's really impossible because they're both really good. It's like saying, yeah, there's no sense to that. They're both awesome, you know.
How would you think that either one of these would hold up against the blue?
I don't think that's a fair thing to bring up because the Blue Label is a blended Scotch. And I think that's cross-styling, and I don't like the cross-style. I would rather keep blended Scotch over there. Let's keep that over there. We'll do single malt over here.
So is it safe to say that blended scotches can be blended in any fashion that can be blended in to create something that's really not a true Scotch product?
No, I think you're talking out of your mind right now. I mean, you can blend it in.
I think you can blend Scotch in anything that you want to get.
Yeah, you said you weren't too pleased with that because it had too much port wine. I mean,
Right.
But to say that blending it is...
I think when you blend them, you get a different flavor note, and it also brings the quality of the Scotch down.
Well, that's a single malt, but it's aged in
a single malt.
It's aged in port barrels.
I'm using it as an example.
No, I don't like...
There's several single malts here. There's another single malt here, and there's another one and another one. You know,
Yeah,
some are
I
spaced
remember
out, some are-
when you lined up.
Yeah, and some are Isleys.
Iowa. No, ha 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 ha. And all of that.
Okay.
No, I just feel uncomfortable mixing blended Scotch with single malt because it's too much of a diversity. So I mean, yeah, there's a big considering the price and all that, but no, I don't feel comfortable doing that. But for a moderately priced single malt, because really $90 is moderate. You know, you could easily go $300, $400, $500, but we're not prepared to do that.
No. Well, so these are good. You know,
I would recommend it. I would highly recommend it. I mean, I think there's no downside. I think we're looking at an approach conflict.
Right?
I think,
And might I add one more time that if you're on a budget,
right, let's,
can't go wrong with this. Just saying. I mean, we're drinking these high ends. We're not trying to say, okay, well, this is the stuff that we drink. Oh no, kids. This is good too. And I would say try it.
yeah, but, all right, anyway,
That's a blend.
it is a blend. It's very good, actually. All right, so anyway, yeah, I love both. I would highly recommend the Ardbeg, $65. Yeah, I'd buy it,
Yeah.
no doubt. I
Good
don't know.
stuff. The Goyales are on about 90 to 95, depending
Yeah,
on where you're buying
maybe
it.
I'd buy that, maybe.
Maybe up to 100, depending on where you're buying that.
Okay, for Christmas time, I should give you the James Buchanan 18-year age.
Awesome. Thank you.
You want that for a present?
Ooh, it's on. We got it on film.
Yeah, on video. All right, so lazy les bon ton relais. We're gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana
Drink better scotches.
if you got the money.
The next one I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get that Buchanan's, the big one.
Oh, the red cap.
Yeah.